Hi, this is really kind of interesting. I've never done a Facebook video like this, but I got this fancy camera and it has instructions that kind of seem like you're fixing to build a nuclear rocket. So I don't know if I figured this out. It's morning time. I'm sitting out here on the porch where I normally sit every morning, where I've written on this porch. I've written 3 novels, just right in this chair because I love being outside and I love this porch. And every morning I wake up, I sit out here. Every morning I wake up at like 4:30 or 5 when it's still dark, and I fiddle. So I just sit out here. I sit out here and I do that with a mute on so that I don't wake any of the neighbors. Today, since it's my first, video where you're seeing this god-awful face, it is, I don't even know what the date is. I think it's December 20th it's December 20th. It's the day after my anniversary. Wow. I've been married 21 years, although I wrote that it was 22, and my wife was reminded me that, no, you haven't known me 22 years. And I said the wrong thing. I said, well, it feels like 22 years, and that didn't come out right. The reason I'm making this video, and I'm trying to make it quick, I'm trying to cut it off before the 5-minute mark. Let's see if I can shut up quick enough to do that. The reason I'm making this video is because this has been a really pivotal year for me. So for about 10 years, I have been writing every single day, and this started a career for me. I'm a middle school dropout. My dad killed himself when I was 11 years old, so I never had an education until I was a grown man. So I certainly was not a guy who you thought would be a writer. But I have always read a lot of books, and I've always loved English. And when I graduated from community college as an adult, it was English that was my specialty. So anyway, I started writing about 10 years ago on Facebook, and it worked, and people were reading it, and things started happening, and it kind of kept growing. So my writing turned into a daily column that was picked up by little newspapers, and then bigger newspapers, and then magazines, and that eventually translated into books and all that stuff. And anybody watching this probably already knows this stuff. So if you have read any of my work, first of all, God help you, and you need to raise your standards. But second of all, it started because of Facebook, which I will always be grateful to them for. But this year, things have changed a little bit on Facebook, and their algorithms and whatever it is have started penalizing me for usage of certain words, and there'll be words that you have absolutely no idea that you're using. I have a friend who used the word Canadian wildfire, and he got banned from Facebook. I once used the word, I'll take a stab at it. I was responding to somebody, and they banned me for hate speech. So things have gotten kind of crazy. So all of my readers, and there's a lot of them, and they're really good people, and I've met a lot of them in person at the shows that I do, have been emailing me, where are you? Because I've been banned from Facebook. And then the ban was lifted, but then I started posting again, and the reach had dropped, and I did a post. I wrote an article, and I got like maybe 30 people involved when a lot more than that are interested, or were interested, or at least at one time clicked and said they were interested. So I'm making the video because I'm letting you know, if you've seen me before, I'm being suppressed on Facebook. But B, it's been one of the best things that ever happened to me. When it first happened, and I'm approaching the 5-minute mark, going way over what I said I'd do. But when it first happened, it was kind of depressing. I thought I've lost this thing that was in my life that was such a beautiful thing. I've lost the wide reach that I had. And then as time went on, I was banned for 2 weeks. I started experiencing more freedom in my writing and also in my life. And I started experiencing even more real connections with the people who did email me and people who I met. And I don't know that I'll ever go back to the way it was before. Life is kind of becoming a different this year. Life is becoming a whole lot more rich and special since I have stepped back from social media a little bit. So, the reason I'm making this video is to say to anybody who's ever found me on social media, thank you. Because you've changed my life. Not the platform. You have changed my life, and I want to thank you for that. And B, I want to tell you that I'm going to continue to create and do stuff that I love to do and that I feel like I was kind of made to do. But I don't think that I'm going to be sacrificing so much to put it on a platform that I think has become a little toxic. And I'm letting you know this because YouTube is, a way that I can say it directly, and I know it's actually going to get out there because Lord knows if I posted this on Facebook, no one would ever see it. So I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. I'm telling you I love you, and stay tuned to this Facebook or this YouTube channel because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's kind of fun. And I'm certainly not made for the camera, but that's it. So here I am on this porch wishing you a Merry Christmas. I'm 2 minutes over what I said it was. Yesterday was my anniversary. That's a picture of our wedding. This is my Jamie and Sean mug. I love you. Have a Merry Christmas.